stop scrolling. This video might be the turning point for you. If you have been applying for jobs in Canada and never hearing from them, your job application might not even be reaching a real person. Today, I will show you how to find employers who hire international workers through LMIA, in other words, Labor Market Impact Assessment, and how to make your application pass the secret filter that rejects thousands of people before a human even sees their name. By the end of this video, you will know the exact search method, the document employers want, how to make your resume ATS friendly, and how to reach the employers most likely to hire you from abroad. Even if you are applying from Africa or a developing country, no age limit, and this channel is all about step-by-step tutorials on my laptop. Here is the bitter truth. 75% of international applications are rejected by something called an ATS application tracking system before they ever reach a hiring manager. It is a software that scans your resume for specific keywords, format, and details. If your resume is too long, has the wrong style, or misses the required words from the job posting, the system quietly puts you in the no selection section. And that's why so many people keep saying that I have applied for months and I don't hear from them. It's not always because you are unqualified. It's because your application never got to a human being to even review your application. LMIA, or better again, most people call it LMIA, stands for Labor Market Impact Assessment. For an employer to hire you from outside Canada, they might show the government they can't find local workers for that role. If approved, that LMIA let them give you a job offer that can lead to work permit and later permanent residency. That's why finding LMIA approved employer should be your number one goal before you start thinking of hunting for jobs. Employers want the easiest hire possible. That means a resume formatted to pass ATS, clear proof of experience, realistic salary expectations, and someone who can start when needed. If you make it easy for them by being organized and prepared, you rise above most candidates instantly. Before you contact any employer, have these documents and strategies ready. A Canadian style resume that's clean, short, and full of keywords from the job posting, work reference letters or company letterhead with exact dates, duties, and contact info, certificate or license relevant to your job, proof of past salaries or employment history, a short tailored cover message. Take note of this ATS tip. Never send resumes with photos, fancy graphics, or complicated layout. Keep it simple so the system can read it. Use the same words the employer used in their posting. That's how the ATS recognize you quicker. Please, when searching for jobs, kindly take note of this. Real employers will never ask you to pay for any job offer. They have a business email, a physical address, and a clear job description. They will never give you a job without an interview. Please be careful of scammers. I'm saying this because I've seen a lot of people come into my emails and inbox crying because they were scammed in the name of fake job offers. This process takes effort, but Canada issues thousands of LMIA every month, and employers are looking for the right candidate. If you prepare, format your resume for ATS, and apply consistently, you can surely break through. Before we move to my laptop, here are 2 quick tricks you should apply during the application. In your first message, mention one skill you have that will save them money or time. Number 2 is follow up in 5 or 7 days after you have applied with a short reminder. Most people don't follow up, that's why they are always forgotten. Anyway, which way, my name is Jakut, and this is the Jakut Junction, where we simplify immigration into simplicity for you to have a vivid understanding of whatever we are talking about. If you are new on this channel, do well to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share this video to somebody to also benefit from this. If you want to travel abroad and don't know how to start the process, or you don't know anything about relocation, I keep saying that the best and simple and easiest way to travel abroad is through school. So if you want to apply for school or whatever you want my team and I to help you with, you can schedule an appointment with me so I can have a one-on-one discussion with you for us to make your relocation dream abroad become a reality. Anyway, which way, let's get straight into business. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on my desktop. This is the official website of Canada LMIA. It is not a government website, it is actually a private website. Now mind you that every website that is actually a government website of Canada ends with .ca, and it doesn't mean that if a website doesn't end with .ca or it's not an official government website, that website is not an authentic website. So for those of you who don't still understand what we mean when we are talking about LMIA, it simply means labor market impact assessment. Let's assume that you're an employer and you're employing people in your company in Canada. Canada want to make sure that you have actually searched the whole of Canada and you didn't get any Canadian that qualify for that position. That is why you are applying or you are searching for a foreign worker to come and replace in that position for you to give that person an open work permit in Canada. I hope you are getting my point. So for you to do this, as an employer or as employers, what they do is that they have to apply to the government of Canada and they have to pay for them to get this LMIA, which people call it LMIA. So that is what it's all about. So it is not all employers who can actually get this certificate to employ people outside of Canada. There are certain employers and certain type of jobs they have. There are a lot of workers who qualify in Canada, so they want to actually make sure they are protecting their citizens. They want to make sure that their citizens are getting jobs before they even think about foreigners. So if an employer is employing you and you're a foreign worker in Canada and the employer doesn't mention or talk about LMIA or doesn't give you or show his LMIA certificate, which actually shows that he's qualified to bring you to Canada, remember, you can get a job offer, but if you get to IRCC, they are going to reject your application. They are not going to give you that open work permit because they have the power to give you the open work permit for you to be able to relocate to Canada yourself, or if you are going with your entire family. So let's scroll down, but before that, on this website actually you could actually create a template, a resume template. You could actually get free samples. You can also get free resume formatting, free resume builder. So please take note of that. So you scroll down over here. So these are some of the employers that the government has given them LMIA authorization for them to be able to employ people outside Canada, for them to be able to relocate and get an open work permit in Canada. So you can take note of that. There are a lot of them in different provinces. So over here too, you could see their locations. So if you're an international student in Canada and you are searching for these jobs too, you can take a good advantage of it. So assuming you are looking for this job, it is very simple. You come here and you copy, let's say this company is called Pure Flavor Farms, blah blah blah. You just come here and copy it. This is their location, but since we are not in Canada, we cannot go there unless you have a family member or a friend who you might want him or her to submit your application for you, and make sure you also meet the qualification before you try applying. So Pure Flavor Farm, that should tell us that it's about farm work. I think the position is general farm, whatever. So if you are searching for jobs at this company, you just need to come here and copy it. And when you copy it, you go to a new browser like this and you enter the copied whatever you copied here and you add jobs. Just go ahead and add jobs to it and you search for it. Alright, when you search for it, this is what will pop up on your desktop screen. So this is the official website of Pure Flavor Farms. So you could go to their career page. As you see over here, it says career. You could go there and search for jobs that you're actually looking for. Now remember the website I sent you, which is Canada Highs. Over there they say they are looking for general farm worker. When you come here, make sure that the job on their career page is actually a general farm worker, because they have LMIA, or labor market impact assessment, for that particular job. I hope you are following. Now if you come over here, Indeed, they have their job posting also on Indeed. So when you go to Indeed, let's say you tap on Indeed, it is actually loading. Something like this will pop up on your screens, and as you can see, it says general laborer farm, sorry, pure flavor farms, Melon, Ontario. All right, so this is the pay they're actually going to pay you, $17 an hour. The job type is actually temporary and full-time. Make sure you are taking a full-time job, because an international job seeker, it doesn't make sense that you are traveling all the way from Nigeria, Kenya, or Ghana, and you are moving there to only work for 3 months and move back home. And they also have shifts and schedules, and overtime too is also available. As you can see right there, you scroll down here, this is the location, full job description, education, experience. So you surely need an experience. Okay, this is the exciting part of it. Say education, you don't need a degree, certificate, or diploma, right? So types of crops, bell peppers, that means that is what the farm is all about. So maybe you might be picking bell pepper. Transportation, travel information, own transportation, which means if you settle in Canada, where you'll be moving to the workplace and all of that, work condition and physical capabilities, ability to work independently, fast-paced environment, work under pressure, blah blah blah. There's a lot of things you have to come and learn over here. So if you come to this website and let's say you select any job, you do exactly what I am telling you. This job is actually located in Nova Scotia, Ontario, Quebec. Please take note of that in order for you to get job from LMIA approved employers. Now let me quickly take you to Job Bank to show you something that a lot of people don't normally tell you. Okay, so over here, this is the official website of Canada. This website is actually a Canadian website. Those of you who have been asking me of the link, sometimes due to certain YouTube community standard or guidelines, I might not be able to be posting all of these links in the description. So it's very simple. jobbank.gc.ca. If you just type job bank on your browser, it'll pop up on your screen. It's very simple for you to navigate your way through it. So a lot of people come to Job Bank. If you've been following me for a while, at least you know about Job Bank. So this is official. It is managed by the government of Canada. So people come here and just filter in job, employer, whatever they are looking for. They enter the province or wherever they are looking for the job, and they go searching. Now remember, it's not all the employers that are looking for people, or foreign workers, and even some of them might be looking for foreign workers, but they are not labor market impact assessments approved by the government. So even if you get a job offer, it will be difficult for the person to sponsor you, or even if the person tells you to go ahead and apply for your visa, IRCC will give you a red flag. So what you should take note of is that when you come to this website, there are a lot of filters here, a lot of creators don't talk about. So we have part-time jobs, we have remote jobs, we have students. If you're a student in Canada, there are certain employers that are actually looking for what do they call it, students to employ. So take note of that one too. Now if you come here, this is LMIA. So you could come and tap on it right here. You double tap on it. Now when you tap on it, it will bring you to this interface, and over here you could see the result that you had 66,854 results. That means that are the jobs posting over here. We have water supervision, blah blah blah. This is the salary, early childhood educator, blah blah blah, our salary is 37 whatever. Now that is not the end of it. You still need to filter in to get the right labor market impact assessment employers that government has officially approved. So if you come here, you could see that this is Alberta. They have about 9,000 jobs. They have all of these are jobs that are either impending or has gotten approved from the government, and those that has gotten approved from the government are actually less. So please pay attention over here. So you are going to scroll down here, else you'll be wasting your time applying for jobs, and at the end of the day, some of the employers, where they know that you are not in Canada, they are not going to mind you because they know that you are not even going to get the visa because government haven't approved them. And some of them, the reason why they want to get foreign employers is that they can pay you any amount of money they want, because they know that you are desperate to come into their country and they don't want to employ people in the country. So the government actually did that to protect his people. So if you come here, say labor market impact assessment, come and click on this plus. So over here you could see it says that pending labor market impact assessment. So people that government hasn't finally approved them yet. Now if you come here, said approve LMIA, if you toggle this on immediately, your interface is going to change. I hope you are getting my point. As you can see, it is actually loading. So now that your interface have changed, that means that now this employers, you can see this employer basically is officially approved because you filter in the right keyword. And if you come here to per the province you are looking for, so now you can see that the province, the jobs in the province has actually reduced. Kindly take note of that so that you don't come here and waste your time and apply for jobs with certain people. They are not going to mind you, and they'll complain that, oh, it's difficult getting a job, I've been applying, nobody is minding me. You can't even get a job, and at the end of the day IRCC will give you red flag. Kindly take note of that, please and please. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, you could send me an email directly, or you could schedule an appointment with me. I always say that the easiest way for you to travel is through school. So if you want to go to school abroad, or you want to go on a visit and use the back door to enter, that one is a code for certain people to decode, and you don't know how to go about it, you could schedule an appointment with me for us to have a one-on-one discussion, and my team and I will help you to relocate abroad successfully. Let me quickly show you one website before I run away and leave you. Over here on this website too is called Monster. So some of the employers over there too, you could come and search for them over here. This is one website that I trust a lot. I know 1 or 2 people who got jobs through this website, so take note of that and also come and search for jobs here. Anyway, which way, my name is Jakut, and this is the Jakut Junction, where we simplify immigration into simplicity for you to have a vivid understanding of whatever we are talking about. I am not an immigration officer. I'm not associated to anybody or organization. I am an individual myself that help people travel abroad legally. And whatever I say here is through research and experience. If you haven't subscribed, do well to subscribe. Share this video for somebody to also benefit. And this brings us to the end of today's video. If you have any question or anything you want to add, you could leave it in the comment section. And if you want to search for the website too as well, you could just type Monster Jobs, monsterjobs.com. If you are looking for job bank, you could just also type jobbank.com.ca, whatever. If you're also looking for the first website I show you, you could just type Canada Highs. You see it on your desktop or mobile phone for you to go and search for whatever information you are searching for. Anyway, which will see you in the next video. I'm out.